Welcome back, everyone. Hey, Steven, guess what?
What's up?
Guess what I have that you don't have?
Fucking fame, wealth, fortune, a brand new goose, 4 dogs, wife, loving kids, eggplants, 3D printer, a goose egg, golden egg, golden idol, ancient amulet.
Close. All of that plus a 15-can pack of Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Yo, wait, of blast?
Yeah,
Ow! Shit.
I got a sponsorship from Taco Bell.
No, hey everyone, welcome back to this next episode. We are now sponsored by Taco Bell. Not really. Please don't. Dude, what do you think on if somehow this podcast picked up, who would our first sponsorship be and how would we treat this?
Isn't there
Sponsors,
like
listen out, look out for us.
isn't there like a men's shaving company that's like based around Sasquatch and the Great Outdoors?
Oh, Dr. Squatch?
Yeah,
Dude, Dr. Squatch sponsorship would be amazing. Dude, please, please sponsor us.
you would out of the two of us, you'd be the only one who could benefit from that sponsorship.
Why, the body soap?
Isn't it mostly like men's shaving products?
No, that's like Dollar Shave Club and like the fucking Manscaped one. No, Mr. Or Dr. Squatch is basically just really high quality bars of soap.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get sponsored by Dr. Squatch.
Dude, yeah, it's nice. I think we got my cousin some like a long time ago for Christmas. It's very nice. It smells good. You know, we haven't talked about Squatch in a little while.
Sorry,
Uh,
I'm eating ice
huh?
cream, which I also have that you don't.
Where'd you get that down here?
You have to, as long as you know where to look, the back rooms will provide.
I suppose so. We did find those 2005 episode 3 posters, all 50 of them.
It's crazy how we found all of those 2005 movie posters, but we haven't found the actual movies that go along with them.
Right? We'll find something one day and watch it be like something like 12 Monkeys or some shit on VHS.
I forget, do we have a VHS player or a DVD player, or is it both?
We have a VHS player. It's built into one of the stair chairs we're sitting on.
Okay, so our monkey's paw curse is that we're gonna find the movie, but it's gonna be on Blu-ray disc.
Dude, I actually watched my first Blu-ray movie recently.
No, you've never seen a Blu-ray movie?
I honestly I just thought they were like nicer quality DVDs.
Isn't that what they are?
Yes, but they have a little bit more features.
Oh, you mean
Like
like the special? I've had Blu-ray movies, but I never bothered with the special features.
so of all the movies, it's actually the one Blu-ray movie I own, and I wasn't even using my copy. It was Tron Legacy. And the thing that threw me off guard so bad was when my friend put it into the DVD player, it said, "Would you like to pick off where you left off?" And I was like, "Oh, how the fuck? How can it do that?" It's like, how the fuck can it do that? I
Steven,
say that I say that in like VCR, like VHS tapes, you can just pause whenever you want.
Steven, YouTube has that technology.
I suppose, but like the disc was out of the fucking the drive out of the DVD player. You had to put it inside of it. What kind of fucking sorcery is this? I don't know a lot of things in this world. I don't know what a 4K DVD looks like, but I
Damn
do
it, I
have
forgot.
12 Monkeys on VHS.
Oh, the future is now, old man.
It is. It, there are some things in life that genuinely startle me, and it's starting to make me realize that, like, either I don't want to say, like, we don't always go for the most modern tech. Clearly, judging by the way, I've chosen not to really go for modern tech, but, like, I went over to someone's house, and they had a trash can with like a motion sensitive like little thing on it, and I waved my hand over it in the bathroom, and I threw my tissue into it, and it was fucking amazing, and I lost my mind.
Okay, now how do you feel about garbage cans where you have to use the step thing for the lid to open?
That's classic. That's analog trash. That's analog trash, baby. The future is
um,
now.
what was I gonna say? Oh, I like how you said that you chose to go for less modern technology as if you're like a monk making his vow.
It's one part I like the fucking retro look, and one part I'm broke, and Goodwill is sometimes nice to me.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not always. I found 4 blank VHS tapes today, and for $1 off.
See, I kind of want to go back to Goodwill because I want to start reading again, especially
Yeah.
because like they have adult summer reading programs.
Oh, nice.
But the books at Goodwill, they can really be hit or miss
I think
if
it's
you
a
don't
matter of
know how to look.
just looking through them all.
Yeah, and like it's always like the same books that are there too, like A Million Little Pieces, The Help, the
And it's
Twilight
always fucking
books.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Lemony Snicket. And you know what? I'm fine with that. But like,
I
I've already read
I would
those.
I would kill if I found Lemony Snicket at the Goodwill.
Did I ever tell you my Lemony Snicket story and how I got into them?
I think you did, but I don't remember.
First off, I've never actually read them all.
Huh?
I my cousin, he's like a brother to me. I love him. And I always wanted to be like him, because he's awesome. And he's like 2 years older than me. They had like he was ahead of the game. He's like 4 grades ahead of me somehow, and that guy is awesome.
Is it Cousin
Whatever.
Santa?
Yeah, cousin Santo, cousin Little. He's like 5'2", but I love that guy, even though I'm like slightly taller than him. But oh fuck.
Slightly taller. You're like 6'4".
I know I'm 6'4". Hey, ladies out there. Hey, how's it going tonight? Hey, I want to tell you guys a little sexy story tonight. Now, back when I was a little kid, he was always showing me the cool things. He had the DSi before me. He had the Bakugans. He had the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and yeah, he had all the good shit.
I feel like that's just like the older sibling responsibility. They always have a new thing that they then teach to the younger ones.
Literally. But he was like me, and neither of us knew how to play half the games. We didn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. We didn't know how to play Bakugan. You know, we were just hanging out, and I
I don't
remember
think anyone I don't think anyone knows how to play those games.
well, maybe Yu-Gi-Oh. The fucking Yu-Gi-Oh champions. People have those big fucking arm things, those fucking giant things they attach to their arms.
Yeah.
Raggles would know. Hey, Raggles. We'll get her back here one day. Anyways, he really got into the Lemony Snicket book series, a series of unfortunate events, which by the way is a lovely, lovely series. I think it influenced the way I like write in a weird way. It's that very weird dark humor in a sense, and it's sort of steampunky according to research.
Sorry to derail you, but I finished my ice cream and the popsicle stick just says be happier. Continue.
Are you?
No.
Well, anyways, uh, he got really into the books, but he actually read them. And I remember one time we went to the Goodwill by his house, and he found a few of them, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you like these?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Here, let's find you one." And by some strange miracle, we found the first book, but it was a special limited edition version of the first book that was like basically like, do you know like the Count Olaf pattern with like the eyeball and stuff?
Yeah.
It was basically like a vintage like wallpaper pattern with the eye plastered all over it. No fucking title of the book, just the pattern.
So you're telling me it's the Blu-ray of a series of unfortunate events?
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. I got it, and I read like 3 pages, and then I watched the movie with Jim Carrey, and I loved it. And then I think I
I was
tried. It was
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you. I was trying to remember who played Count Olaf. I was like, I know it's a famous guy, but who is it?
That's your favorite from The Mask.
Oh man.
Fucking killed it in that movie, by the way. That movie was awesome.
I love that my Jim Carrey experiences has been The Mask, A Series of Unfortunate Events, and The Cable Guy. What a lineup.
Nice.
And I fucking hated The Cable Guy too.
Yeah. But
God,
it had Owen Wilson.
that movie was so bad, but that scene was amazing with Owen Wilson.
Just with him. It's
Just with
fucking
him.
lovely.
I mean, okay, Cable Guy had some good moments, but like for the most part, I was just like, do I want to keep going on with this?
Fucking hell.
Oh wow, that book cover rocks.
Dude, it was so cool.
I love how it says rare edition.
Does it say that? It does. And
it
I'm a collector of rare shit. And I was like,
it
yes,
says it says rare edition in tiny font, then at the bottom in like 56-point font, enhanced edition.
italicized. I don't remember the enhanced edition part. I'm pretty fucking sure that was not there, judging by some of the other photos I'm looking at.
Shit, that's like my copy of House of Leaves I have right now. My copy says the remastered full color edition.
Looking now with Funky Kong.
Imagine getting a book and it says remastered full color.
Wait, what if books were like that? Like, fucking J.K. Simmons would be the one to there'd be the one to like fucking like create this ship. Like she goes back and like adds characters and retcons things and like upgrades and remasters the fucking book.
JK, do you mean JK Rowling?
Whatever the fuck her name is. Whatever that rotten lady is.
Rotten.
That rotten corpse of a woman.
That's such a good description of. We're gonna get sued.
I don't care. All 19 of you subscribers out there. Sick 'em. Sick 'em.
Okay, so there's. I don't know if these editions actually exist, but apparently I have the full color edition. There is also the two color edition, the black and white edition, and the incomplete edition. God, I wish more books were like this. Just have really weird editions that people can collect.
Literally, just like stupid editions. Because I never hear anyone talk about the rare edition. Maybe it was that rare. Oh,
I love rare editions of books. They're so funny.
I I want to bring this into a next topic. I haven't brought this character up for a long time, but we'll call him the friend who shall not be named. He was both of our friends back then. We go back to the third grade. He became an asshole and sort of a neo-Nazi.
Yeah.
Anyways, in the eighth grade, I actually started picking back up these series of unfortunate events. I actually collected pretty much all the books when I was a kid, just to be like my cousin, and that was awesome. But I had them. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start reading them in the eighth grade." I'm glad you didn't laugh there because apparently that was something that was very funny to them.
What,
'Cause
reading a series of unfortunate events?
in eighth grade, because
Isn't that
apparently,
the
according to him, that was a kid's book.
it, we were like still in the target demographic for those books, I'm pretty sure.
We were also you can read whatever the fuck you want,
Yeah.
but that was embarrassing. Even though
Dude,
half the
I
class was like, "Oh, I love that book," like they'd walk and be like, "Oh, that's a great book," and I'm like, "Yeah." And then he came up to me, he was like, "By the way, this was my best friend at the time." He's like, "That's like for little kids or something, right?" I was like, "Thanks," and I stopped reading. And I was like almost at the end.
dude, I have on my Goodreads right now, I reviewed The Hungry Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle.
Yo, do we have a letterbox version of like for books?
Goodreads.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Dude,
nice.
I logged back into my Goodreads account after like 2 years because I wanted to put House of Leaves on there. I forgot
Ooh.
what I had on my to read list and my already read list.
Oh yeah, what'd you have in there?
Hang on, let me pull it up. I had Hungry Hungry Caterpillar on there on my
Yeah,
red shelf. I have To Kill a Mockingbird on my red shelf.
ooh, TKM is good.
Okay, do you want to? Okay, let me see what I had on my wants. What I have on my want to read.
Is there a rare
American G-
list?
American Gods, Ballad of Perilous Graves, Cartographers, Fried Green Tomatoes, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo,
Ooh,
Good Omens, Hitchhiker's Guide, Howl's Moving Castle, The Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson and the Olympians #1, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
oh, I
Poisonwood
forgot that's the book.
Bible, The Red Pyramid, The Kane Chronicles, and Water for Elephants. There's more on here, but those are the highlights.
Dude, lovely. I'm curious about One Flew. That's like actually one of my favorite movies ever.
I forgot that this was a book.
Right? It's so known as the movie.
Okay, I feel like the book is going to be way darker than the movie. That's usually the case.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably like Jack Nicholson came in and tried to kill himself, but he actually didn't because he was a good guy. But he also was sad. And then the amazing Native American guy didn't throw the drinking fountain, but he instead used a bazooka and jumped out the window. The end.
Yeah, of all of the things that happen, I feel like the water fountain thing is not going to be in the book, and it's just something that was in the movie.
Not at all. I don't. But it's also such like a big. It's not even a MacGuffin. They use that thing in the end.
Yeah,
Shit. That movie actually
because
made me like sob so painfully hard at the end for some reason.
I feel like the book's going to be worse because I know, like, I've heard for like American Psycho, the book is way darker than the movie.
Oh yeah. Yet all the
I
fucking Wall Street dorks loved it. They're like, I'm pretty sure like psychologists like ask people, they're like, hey, what do you think of uh American Psycho, man? What was his name? Patrick Bateman.
yeah.
They're like, what do you think? They're like, yeah, we love him. Yeah, he's our hero. Well, he killed those people. Well, but yeah, that's what my friend Bosch told me at least. But I can believe
Fan
it.
fans on Tumblr about their Blorbos, but they killed people. Who cares?
Who cares? He speaks for us.
um,
He's my Glorbo chin,
my Blorbo.
my Borbo.
Out of all of okay, out of all of the Wall Street Bros who've seen the movie, how many of them do you think have read the book, if they even know that there is a
I'm
book?
pretty sure it was the book they started out with.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
So
those
like
get
all,
rich books. I bet
so
it's
all
got
of
the word
those
America.
fanboy so like a majority of those fanboys started out with the book instead of the movie. That's interesting.
Dude, yeah.
Cause
I
like
oh man.
cause it feels like a Fight Club effect. Wait, was Fight Club a book?
I haven't seen Fight Club, but I've seen the poster in the bathroom.
It has kind of the same following that American
Yeah,
Psycho has.
I have you seen the whole movie of American Psycho?
No, I wanna.
Do
It's
you know
on
the
my
twist?
list. No.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so
I think I know the twist of Fight Club though.
okay. Oh, you mean the twist for Fight Club?
I haven't seen the movie, but I have an idea.
Oh, I
So
thought you meant the twist for American Psycho. I know the twist for Fight Club.
okay, we know something each, and we're not going to tell
Um.
each other because they're probably very important.
Okay, so Fight Club is a book. I'm gonna put that on my list now. I'm
Very
gonna
cool.
put American Psycho and Fight Club on my list.
This is book club night. This is the book club episode.
Dude, dude,
Hmm.
you should sign up for the adult reading program with me. And
Nevada Library.
we'll have a
Oh,
two-person
we
book
can
club.
edit that. All right, let's edit that out. Okay. But yeah, no, I'd be curious about the
Wait,
Nevada.
oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, the Nevada Reading Expo.
I I forgot that they have like adult reading programs.
I my ass would not read those books. I really, really want to read, but I know I wouldn't.
I'm going to read. I don't know what happened, but I want to read.
I respect that.
Wait, Fight Club 2?
Two? Shit, that's like saying there's like a Space Odyssey 2.
Ugh.
And then all our film friends jump in. They're like, actually, yes, it's called 2010.
Can I just say that like I've only ever used Goodreads like on for the mobile app. I never used the website. The website is so
Is it scary?
it it's very it's very clunky to use.
Oh, gross. It's more curated for the phone. It's
There's
like
no like
Wattpad.
there's no like oh god, I hate Wattpad. Okay, I want that to be my next topic, but for right now, Goodreads, it's just very small font. Like
Oh, that sucks.
and like everything is like laid out really weird. Everything's all compressed together. It's so weird.
What?
Like hang on. I'll put this in the episode. This is just for you to see because this is my private Goodreads account. But
Okay.
look at all that space on the sides. Why
What the fuck is that?
why
When was
is there
this
so much
made?
there's so much space on the sides?
It's like when you go on your phone and like turn on desktop version of like a website you're going on. It's all fucking like distorted and shit.
I'm not zoomed out or anything either. This is just what it looks like when you go onto the website.
What the hell? That's bizarre.
Oh my god, wait, the home page is even worse when you
Oh
first like
god.
first go on.
Good heavens.
Like
What the fuck? I like I know it ain't gotta be complicated for a book reading website, you know, it's all about the books and shit, I suppose, but like
There's
What
so
is
much
this?
stuff.
Dude, it looks complicated. It looks like a fucking Call of Duty HUD.
My eyes don't know where to go first.
Where is the search bar? Why are there ads within ads?
Where are my books?
Road trip challenge? Impossible.
The giant summer reading at the top.
In the Goodreads logo, yeah, it's somewhere on that page. Oh, it's in the upper left corner in the somewhat fucking 1/3 division in the smallest fucking font.
The giant yellow banner at the top that you can't X out of. You just have to live with that being there.
It's an advertisement.
Discover readers' most anticipated new titles. Yeah, they're definitely advertising books for a
Did you put
commission.
One Piece on there? I
Yeah, you can follow other people, and I
oh,
guess one of the people I'm following is reading One Piece.
oh, that's excellent.
I didn't
I,
even
I
know
should
you
put
could.
I should put One Piece on there. I've been watching, or I read that a little while ago.
I didn't even know that we could read and rate manga on here. That's amazing.
That's fucking funny.
I should put
I guess.
Trigun and Scott Pilgrim on here.
Oh, yo, yeah. I guess. I guess One Piece is the most recent piece of media I've read. I read like 7 of those books in like a month.
Dude, sign up for the reading program and just read all manga.
Yeah, manga's cool. I like manga. I should read that copy of Chainsaw Man I have in my drawer.
Chainsaw Man.
That one lady with the red horns came by my store recently.
Makama?
Yeah, I work at the store. Not only have I seen Makima, but I've also seen Draculaura.
I'm buying clothes at the soup store.
A soup store. And then I met Indiana Jones that one time, and that MMA fighter.
You met a fairy.
I met a fairy that one time. Dead ass. No context. Okay, I'll give the context. So the Renaissance Fair comes to our state every so often,
The
and
Nevada Renaissance Fair.
it goes crazy, dude. It's just Fallout New Vegas. But anyways, I had a customer come through my line. She was with her little son, and they were talking. We were getting into conversation, yada yada yada. And the little son like holds out like a little gold coin. And she's like, "Oh yeah, that's your special coin." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. What's the coin all about?" And she's like, "Oh, well that's from the Renaissance Fair." And I'm like, "Oh, that's very cool. I love that place." She's like, "Yeah, I work over there. I'm one of the fairy performers." And I'm like, "Oh, no way. Oh, that's so cool." Well, I was like, what's your character name?" She's like, "Oh, it's Branch." I'm like, "Oh, that's lovely." I was like, "Well, hey, I'm probably going there this year. I'll look out for you." And she's like, "Awesome. Okay." And if you've ever been to the Renaissance Fair, there's all kinds of performers walking around doing dances. You got the ones blowing bubbles, doing songs, dances.
You thought she was just one of the walk around characters.
Yeah. And when I got there, she was on the map.
She had a whole pavilion to herself in between the clowns and the mermaids.
Her name was on the map. Her whole place was dedicated for her.
I went with you, and when we went to like the location on the map, it was just a huge, like 500-foot sign.
Yes. And the line was so long, I couldn't even meet her. It was insane. I was like, holy fuck. And I'm pretty sure like most of the fairies there aren't actually supposed to speak. Like I think they're supposed to like speak like in sign language, which is like their whole thing. And
Yeah,
they do like fairy drops and shit.
they don't talk. They communicate through ASL.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. But I feel I heard the voice of Branch. Ah
At
shit, edit that out.
the store.
At the store. Wait, did I say where I worked?
No,
Okay, thank God.
I don't think so. I don't think you did.
Good. At the store. But yeah, I met Branch at the store and I heard her voice.
Imagine being that kid. How do you explain that your mom's a fairy?
A powerful fairy.
Powerful.
She has a name on the map. That was awesome. Yeah, no, that was a really cool experience. You meet a lot of kinds of like people at the store. I have an entire list of like that's like 13 pages of just NPCs I've met.
You add like on average like 5 new people a day.
Honestly, I add more like one nowadays. I only work 1 day a week, so it's just one interesting person that comes by, which is a bummer. But like,
On Good Friday, on the Lord's second day, you work.
yep, exactly. So let's look over some of my most recent NPCs. I have a dedicated note like directory on my
I wonder how
fucking.
I wonder how corporate would feel you calling their customers NPCs
I'd smile and do a kickflip. Let's see.
with your $80 paycheck.
It's actually 180.
Don't you lecture me with your
I
$180
had to spend
paycheck.
$400 before this fucking episode on my summer school. I had a scholarship for it, and I was still $400 short. It's not even for the fucking.
How?
It's not even for the fucking the class. It's just for the student initiated fees. It's so I can pay for the facilities and the nurse's office and our football teams. It's like what the fuck? I'm off campus. I don't even go to the main campus. I go to the separate film school.
Art student tax.
Is that an art student thing?
I wouldn't doubt it. No wonder we
Because
don't have money for anything.
I don't remember those fucking fees when I was a fucking business communications major.
Dude, you don't remember those fees from when we were in high school? They were oh,
What were they for?
just for us to use the materials.
I don't really remember those. That my parents might have paid for them, or just well, my parents said school wasn't free, and they were paying good money for me to go there.
Dude, even in public school, it's not free.
Yeah, at least the parking was $50 for the year.
Jesus.
I paid $30 a week last semester. A
Welcome to
week.
college.
Fucking sucks. Yeah.
Should
Thankfully,
have
this
gone
next
community.
semester, yeah, that's my. Hey, folks, if you're listening to me out there, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something very genuine right now. If you're going to college, there's absolutely no shame in going to community college, and I'm actually encourage. I should think you should. Everyone should go to community college. If you're a regular folk, if you're a regular bloke, go to fucking community college. You were gonna. I swear to God, like one semester is about like how much? How much is a semester? Because at the
For
big university, it's $6,800.
for me, for like a full semester, like around 18 credits worth, it's like 1,500, not including
18
books.
credits.
Yeah, like a full like
6,000 for
stack.
12.
Dude, I'm taking only 2 classes next semester, and that's only like $600.
I'm so fucking jealous.
Dude,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, for everyone out there, even if you have the money to go straight to like a big university right out of high school, do
yeah.
community first.
Like unless it's like like timed or something like with the scholarships and stuff. Like I had to like jump right into university because like some of them were like FOSSA based or like some were like curated for the university. Like I was very happy to go to the big university, but like the thing is, it's just like you will never get anything back. You will get no refunds. If they'll practically ask extra money for you. Actually, they will not account for parking. Community college, yours you don't got to pay for parking.
Nope.
I live next to my community college.
I go to your community college.
Yeah, fucking hell,
Dude, there's like way more like leniency to community colleges. Like my
it's
professors,
amazing.
some of them don't give a shit. Genuinely, as long as you turn in the work by the end of the semester, they don't give a shit about due dates.
I think it's yeah. Some of my professors are like that too, but some are also assholes.
I feel like it's like an
I think that's
art
just a college
professor.
thing.
I think it's an art professor thing mostly, like
Honestly, yeah.
especially with the deadlines, like as long as you turn it in before the end of the semester, even if they have due dates
Mhm.
set, they're still really lenient if you turn it in late.
No, like honestly, yeah. But seriously, go to community college. You will have extra money for yourself. You can save your money. You can if you want to transfer over to the university, like after 2 years, go for it. You'll have extra money you saved up from the first 2 years. You can work a little more. You can have a good time.
Dude, if you're lucky, you could even get refunds for completely free. That's what happened to me for during my first few years of college.
Fucking amazing. I think I got a refund like last year for $200, but that was like the first time ever. And like that,
Yeah,
university also got to pay for parking. That's horrible. That is
yeah.
horrible. Traumatized. Thankfully, this next semester I'm at the film school. I can just park at the library across the street for free. I'm so fucking happy because like half my paycheck went to like those parking fees last semester. Anyways, yeah, that's your local life tip with Stevie.
Okay, so you brought up Wattpad earlier.
Yeah.
I I I don't remember if I ranted about this in the group chat. I talked about it with Lee, but I don't think you were there when I was
Yeah.
talking about this.
Hmm.
I hate the influx of Wattpad writers to AO3 because they're genuinely
No.
fucking shit up there.
No. I thought the AO3s went to or the Wattpads went to AO3.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't like how Wattpad authors are coming to AO3 and not following
I
website
thought it was the
etiquette.
what's the etiquette there?
Okay,
What's the
so
etiquette for both of them? Because I only used Wattpad back in yeah, you should know about this. But I'll tell you guys after this.
okay, so the biggest thing that you have to understand about Wattpad and AO3 is that on AO3, there is no algorithm. It's not like
Oh,
social media where like stories get recommended to you and you have to use like search engine optimization or like tags as an author to get your story read.
yeah.
On AO3, you have to go look for your own stories yourself.
Whoa, you just have
You,
to dive. You have to go into the library.
it literally, dude, it's an archive.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. It's like Internet Archive. It just doesn't recommend you things. It's just like here's everything.
Yeah, so you have to go hunt for your own food on AO3. You only read what you want to read because you're the only one who's looking it up. It's not like pushing stuff at you to read. But on Wattpad, it's way more of a social media site. There's an algorithm on there that you basically have to game to get read on. Now,
Yeah.
I only use Wattpad for like a very short time, so like I'm not familiar with exactly how it works, but from what I've read, that's basically what it's like over there. It's a total war zone.
Hmm.
Now,
Gulp.
the thing is that when Wattpad authors go over to AO3, they don't understand this. They don't know that AO3 doesn't have an algorithm. So they're
Yeah.
using so they're using all of these techniques on AO3 that works on Wattpad, but it doesn't work on AO3 because there's no algorithm.
Oh.
Like, okay, so
What?
apparently on Wattpad, it's a thing where if you manipulate the date on your fic, it'll get read more. Like, if you keep updating it to be like today's date, more people will find it and read it.
Okay.
But on AO3, all that does is just clog up the search results.
Oh.
Because unless you sort by like kudos or like comments or whatever, the default on AO3 is that'll show you the newest works based on what you've looked up.
Yeah.
So you've got these Wattpad authors who just keep changing the date on their stories to be the newest first. So no matter
What?
what you look up, their story is going to be up top.
Oh.
Yeah. So you just
Oh,
keep seeing
they're
the
just
same story.
cheesing it.
Yeah, you just keep seeing the same stories over and over, and it gets really annoying because that story keeps popping up.
Yes.
And okay, and also the placeholders. The placeholders fucking suck. So there's been a new phenomenon where people will upload stories, but there's nothing in them. They're not uploading fics.
Oh.
They're uploading stuff that's like, hey, what do you guys want me to write? Or, oh, I'm advertising my writing services. Or, oh, I'm just uploading this so AO3 doesn't delete my drafts. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What are you
Save
talking
your
about?
story. Save your story on Google Docs like a normal person.
This ain't how it works.
Ugh.
I'm gonna start doing flips and shit.
There's some people starting to use Chat GPT for their fanfics too.
Oh, but what's the fucking point?
What's the point if you're not gonna write your own fan fiction?
Dog. I'm tired.
There's some people who've been uploading their character AI conversations too as fics.
Oh my god.
Also, okay, the biggest thing after the biggest thing after like the algorithm thing that people don't understand is how Wattpad authors will censor their own writing. They won't say suicide, they'll say unalive. They won't say kill, they'll say unalive. Dude.
You ain't
I
gotta put
read,
trigger warnings in the fucking book.
dude, I read a fan fiction where the character attempted suicide, but the author doesn't say suicide, they say unalive.
I
I
I
read
want a
another
party platter.
I read another fanfic where they censored their own curse words.
Oh my god. This is on AO3, right? These are the migrants. That the
Yes,
Wattpad migrants.
yes, these are the Wattpad authors coming onto AO3 and not knowing how to respect the space.
Oh man.
It's been getting better because some Wattpad authors have been like, okay, how do I use this site? They've been open to learning how to use the website, which is good. But once in a while you get the Wattpad author who is like so stuck in their ways that they will not listen to constructive criticism, and then they wonder
Yeah.
why their works get reported. And like the biggest thing too is that you can't make money off of fan fiction because that's technically copyright infringement.
Yeah.
So if you have someone on AO3 who writes like, I don't know, Harry Potter fan fiction, and they're like, "Oh, if you pay me like $20, I'll write something for you," that counts as copyright infringement because those aren't your characters.
Yeah. And why fucking
And
pay someone for fan fiction at that point?
and also, not only is that author going to get in trouble, the whole archive's going to get in trouble.
Yeah, because they're letting that happen.
Yeah, they can't let that happen on their website, so they have to get rid of that as soon as possible. And then the
Oh my
Wattpad
god.
authors are like, "Why did my stuff get taken down? This is censorship." Like, motherfucker.
Mother, I'm gonna fucking start screaming. I'm gonna do flips and shit.
Anyway, that's my Wattpad rant.
You're a
Oh my
Wattpad want. It's my
wah,
wap. It's my want.
wah.
It's my want.
Me crying like a child for 5 minutes over over fan fiction.
I'm very curious
Ugh,
how that sounds.
Um, sometimes I want to upload to AO3 just because of like the 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 glamour of writing for AO3, but I don't know what to write. Like, what do I put on there?
Yeah. You know, I had a Wattpad at one point.
Yeah,
You know the story, right?
no.
I'm sure the audience will get a kick out of it. So it was 8th grade, and I had a massive crush on this one lady we'll call Clark. And
Oh,
yeah,
I forget about her every single time you bring this up.
it's actually them now. But anyways,
Oh yeah,
so for the sake of the story, we'll call them Saturn. I'm so sorry.
Saturn,
That sounds like an insult, but
the
it,
Saturn burger.
the Saturn bird. It sounds like an insult, but we can't tell you the reason why. It's
Yeah.
not an insult. Anyways, I had a big crush on Saturn, and I, of course, it was 8th grade. I'm too much of a fucking pussy to actually ask someone for like their phone number, or at least their Snapchat or some shit like that. And
Snapchat.
I actually eventually added them on Snapchat. We actually had some lovely conversations that went nowhere. But I it was very clear to some of my friends that I had a crush on. And you know what? They actually supported me on that. They're like, "That's very cool." And my one friend, we'll call him George. He was he's like, "Hey, Stevie, I heard you like her. That's cool. I respect that. I was kind of a nerdy like that too. Until I found my girlfriend. Like, hey, let me help you out." I was like, I don't have exactly her phone number, but I have this one thing my friends and I use. It's called Wattpad. I'm like, what?
Oh my
What's that?
god.
And he was like, oh, okay, well, it's this one like fan fiction like website and stuff. My girlfriend like writes fan fiction about like me and her friends and shit. It's
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
corny.
Oh my god, wait, I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Yeah, it
I remember. Dude, I think I got Wattpad because of them too.
no fucking way.
If it's the same friend group I'm thinking of, then yeah, I'm pretty sure I got
They're
Wattpad
the
because of them.
valedictorians, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm pretty sure I got Wattpad because of them.
Yeah. Well, fucking
Were they just
Would
going around school getting people to sign up for Wattpad? Was that their whole shtick?
I wonder because like there was like a couple other folks on there too,
Yeah. Dude, I'm
and
pretty sure if I went back on my old Wattpad, I'm still following them.
dude, I same here. I actually logged back into my fucking Wattpad like during the pandemic. I was like horrified.
Oh my god, I wonder if I'm still following my ex-best friend on Wattpad.
I wouldn't doubt it. That's the one
That's
place like where we can't
that's
delete
the
people.
that's the one place where I haven't logged back in ever since the
It's
friendship
the
fell
forbidden
apart.
zone. But yeah. So of course he sent me her Wattpad, and you know what I did? Nothing.
Mm. You got info and did absolutely
I got
nothing with it.
info. I read his girlfriend's fan fictions. I read like a couple of her things. Went nowhere. I wrote my own stories too. I it was so fucking stupid looking back on it.
I think Wattpad is the only place where I publicly uploaded stuff about my OCs, but then I immediately deleted them afterwards.
Yeah, I don't remember. I wrote one story about like some guy living on his. It's very overdone, but I thought it was genius at the time. Some guy living his entire life, and then when he dies, he wakes up as a little kid.
Reincarnation.
Well, not that. He was just having a fucking dream.
It was all a dream. He used to read Word Up magazine.
Literally, and then I wrote another one. It was like some batshit crazy like Fallout thing, and the world ending. There was all kinds of like fucking crazy characters, and I don't remember exactly what the hell happened, but it was so fucking weird. And you can laugh all you want because this is gonna sound like the most absurd thing ever, but like I think this was like around 2015 or 2016 when I wrote this, and like Donald Trump was like just about to get into office somehow.
Oh.
And I don't. By the way, I don't like Trump. That guy's a fucking asshole. I don't support him, and I don't know why the fuck I wrote this, but I alluded at the very end. Like I think the fucking story ended like with the world like resetting or like someone dropping a bomb on her, and it was like some kind of allegory for like Donald Trump. It was so fucking stupid.
Okay, so you went for the American Horror Story cult storyline.
Yeah, it was so fucking stupid. And I wrote those shits, and that's about it. Nothing ever went. It never went anywhere.
So that friend group, I probably made my Wattpad account around the same time as you then. Was this in middle school?
It was eighth grade.
Okay, so probably seventh or eighth. I think it was seventh grade. They got me to make a Wattpad, and I didn't do anything with it until high school when I was friends with you know who.
Yeah.
And yeah, so because they used Wattpad, I don't think either of us knew about AO3 yet. So we were using
AO3 is
Wattpad.
advanced.
I love AO3 so much, my guy.
It's too advanced. It's like the Dewey Decimal System for nerds.
Okay, you know what's advanced? Fanfiction.net.
It's got it in the name.
Dude, fanfiction isn't even like really that difficult to use. It's more like, okay, so I went back on fanfiction like a few weeks ago because there was this one character I was obsessed with, but there wasn't a lot of fanfic about him on AO3, so I went to
Mhm.
fanfiction.net.
Yeah.
And coming as someone who used to use that website for years as a child, how did I ever used to navigate that site?
Right?
The search engine is barely there. You can't really search by like character or like fandom.
You have to feel it.
Like it's literally just search engine, put in what you want, hit enter, and that's what you get. You can't like refine your searches.
Yeah, like you can't like have pluses or call-ins or any of that shit.
Because like on AO3, you can be like, okay, I want this fandom and this character specifically with these tags. I don't want crossovers. I want a gay pairing, and yeah, so you can like
Owen
really be
Wilson,
specific.
John F.
Yeah.
Kennedy.
Owen Wilson, Tom Hiddleston, enter. But like, it's literally on fanfiction. You get what you get.
Yep.
How did I used to read fanfiction on that godforsaken site?
You just fucking went with whatever you had.
How did I find anything on there?
You were going through the scraps.
Okay, and the worst part is that for that character, the whole reason I went back on fanfiction, I only found two stories about him.
Oh god.
Went back there for nothing.
You went there for the scraps. You just found bullshit.
I'm not going to Wattpad. God help me. I don't want to go to Wattpad. I don't want to go back there.
Like that. I
It's
can't go back. I can't ever look at fucking Wattpad again. That shit's so fucking embarrassing.
it's so weird because okay, most people's like journey, it's usually if they're older, it's fan fiction, Wattpad, and then AO3.
Yeah.
But for like the younger generation, it's usually Wattpad and then AO3.
Yeah.
For
When they
me,
grow up.
I went straight from fanfiction.net to AO3, and I don't even remember how that happened.
Impressive.
And like it's so weird because I'm pretty sure Archive still does this now, but to make an Archive account, you have to have an invitation. So
From
back
who?
then, I
Fucking
got an
former?
invitation to make my own AO3 account.
Oh.
I don't remember how I did that. I don't remember.
Whoa. Huh. Well, that's quite fascinating if you ask me.
It's crazy how like I started using AO3 in like middle or high school and it's still in beta, but it's still a goddamn beautiful
Beta?
website. Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Dude, I'm pretty sure Archive of Our Own has been in development longer than Yandere Simulator and it's still
And
better than Yandere
it's still
Simulator.
better. It's open source.
It literally is open source.
Incredible.
Dude, dude, the oldest work of fan, like the oldest fan work on AO3 is from fucking 1970.
Whoa.
That shit is genuinely an archive.
You know what that shit is at that point? That's just the original Star Trek fanfiction that started it all.
That's what's dude, that's the oldest thing on there.
Is it?
The oldest things on AO3 are Star Trek fan works.
It's the Star Trek. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm pretty sure Star Trek, like aside from the Sherlock Holmes fandom, that's like the oldest modern fandom we know today.
Literally. Wow.
Like the Star Trek fans literally paved the way for all of us.
That is incredible.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure so I think the oldest work on there is from like January something 1970 and it's like fan art of Ahura.
Wow.
It's like it's genuinely amazing.
That is something.
I
Hell yeah.
wonder if I wonder what fandom has the most works on AO3. It's probably Star Trek or Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it'd probably be fucking Sherlock.
God, did I tell you I used to be into Sherlock?
Yeah. Quite a few of my friends were actually into Sherlock.
Specifically BBC Sherlock, the one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah, that's iconic.
Dude. Okay, actually this is a good segue. We've been talking about Supernatural recently. Supernatural was one of the big three back then. Okay, so for the people who know, the big three is Super Wholock, Supernatural, Doctor Who, and BBC Sherlock. I never got into Doctor Who. My ex best friend was a huge Doctor Who fan, but I was in the Supernatural and Sherlock camps. I cannot tell you how much time I sunk into those two things.
Yeah.
And
Was it you?
it's
Did it become you at one point? Was it your whole
no,
personality? Ah.
no, I wasn't a Teaboo or anything back then.
A what?
You don't know what a Teaboo is?
No. Could you inform me?
Someone who's like really obsessed with the.
The what?
I
Why
just
did I say it
realized.
like that?
I just realized how I was going to explain it, and I couldn't. Someone who's really obsessed with the British.
Oh my
Someone
god.
someone who's really obsessed with the British and British culture, especially like London. So like
Oh, I get it. It's a like a
yeah,
weeaboo, but like
yeah.
a tea-aboo. Oh my god, yo.
So I'm pretty sure Doctor Who and Sherlock were responsible for that. So like you had a bunch of teenage girls in like the mid 2010s just obsessed with wanting to go to London and just British and British people in general.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Uh,
Let's be tea-aboos.
dude, they were literally wearing the Union Jack on their clothing.
Oh my god. I bet they're like, oh my god, the red coat should have won.
Uh,
Have you seen that
I
clip?
can't.
Have you seen that fucking clip, like the little Mickey Mouse plushie? Like I don't know where the fuck it is, like Epcot or like
Oh,
some historical site. It's like, oh, those are the 13 candles that they hung for the something something, and I guess you could say the 13's an unlucky number for the red coats or some shit like that.
I love that Mickey so much.
I'm starting to realize that I like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is lovely. He's charming.
Mickey Mouse is funny.
There's two things I've started to realize that I like. I like Mickey Mouse when he's speaking, and I like Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien's amazing, dude.
I never understood the hype. I always thought he was just the Funko Pop and shit, but like no, he's actually lovely.
The Funko Pop. What?
Dude, he has like a bazillion Funko Pops.
Hang on, let me look at this. I've never seen Conan O'Brien
Dude,
Funko
there's like a
Pops.
fucking variant for every fucking Conan in the multiverse. It's
Are you
insane.
telling me he's like Loki?
Yes. There's so many fucking Conan O'Briens.
What the hell?
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Why? Oh my god.
I was like, oh, he's just some like sellout guy who has like a bazillion Funko Pops soon. No, he's actually really funny.
Why is there a Conan Funko Pop of him dressed up as Jared Leto's Joker?
There's one of him as a Ghostbuster. Shit, it's cool. I like Ghostbusters.
There's one
It's
of
my
him
thing.
dressed up in there's one dressed up as there's one of him dressed up in German Lederhosen.
There's so fucking many. I keep scrolling. There's so fucking many.
Why is he black and white?
Why is he Jared Leto? Why is he Frankenstein? Why is he fucking a stormtrooper?
Why is he Nickelodeon orange?
Exactly. Why is eyes so beady? Yeah. So many fucking Flunko Pops.
So for years you only knew him as the Funko Pop guy.
Pretty much. I thought he was just like, oh, he's that one guy, and he has a lot of Funko Pops of himself, and he's probably a sellout at the end. No, I saw him. If you guys haven't really seen much of Conan O'Brien, or you kind of want to, I'm probably the only one who's saying this. Watch the Hot Ones special with him.
That one was good.
I
He's
I
he's
don't know
got a
the
very good
fucking.
he's got a very good doctor by his side.
God, I loved his doctor. Very, very, very professional. But yeah, give that a watch. If you don't know anything about Conan O'Brien, you'll learn everything.
Okay, Conan
That
O'Brien,
was
like,
impressive.
have you ever had those like daydreams where you're like, how would I react if I met like a certain celebrity?
He'd scare me, I bet. I'd say something witty, and then he'd say something 10 times wittier than like fucking duplex me.
Like, I have those like where I'm like, okay, what if I met Jim Carrey or what if I met Owen Wilson or Tom Hiddleston? Like, I
That's probably
feel like
with
I
like,
know,
what would I do if I met
like,
Mr. Beast or some shit?
like exactly, like I feel like I know how I'd react to that, but like if I met Conan O'Brien, I genuinely don't know what would happen
Dude, we'd probably like get into a fist fight in the parking lot. Be awesome.
behind the IHOP.
Literally. Okay, so that reminds me of this one YouTuber. I really recommend you watch him because he's just so fucking interesting. And for you viewers out there, his name is Bobby Fingers, and he's another one of those. He's another one of those like YouTuber sculpting thing like channels, and they make like sculptures, but like I'm gonna like read some of the titles for these videos because they're fucking insane.
Fa-
And then
Fabio and the Goose.
I you gotta watch them. But the first video he made was a sculpture called Drunk Mel Gibson Arrest Diorama.
Wait, I'm putting this. I'm watching this right now.
You
Wait,
have to watch these videos. They get crazier and crazier every fucking video.
that is so good. Oh my
These are
god.
genuinely some of the most impressive and funny fucking videos I've ever seen. And I've been here since
Wait,
like 50,000.
was there actual footage of drunk Mel Gibson, or did he just
No,
like do
that
this?
was interpretation.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Most of these are his interpretation of it, but he goes fucking insane with these videos.
Okay,
Without
there's
getting into it,
only okay.
he invites two fucking famous YouTubers onto like his most recent video. Also, a massive celebrity, and he works with like some other people. And they go get barbecue afterwards, and then they get into a fist fight in the parking lot.
Just from okay, so this guy only has 6 videos right now,
Yeah.
and just from the titles, I think my favorite one to watch is gonna be Michael Jackson on Fire diorama.
It is really fucking good.
It's a tie between that and Drunk Mel Gibson Arrest diorama.
And I'm pretty sure this guy's Irish or Australian.
Steven Seagal chokehold diorama.
This guy's and he's in a band. He's fucking. This guy's like a different breed of dank pods.
Oh,
So
I
I
make
highly
I,
recommend you guys watching Bobby Fingers. This is actually probably one of the most insane channels I've seen.
I make beautiful things, then see them buried, a bit like God.
You'll understand
Wait,
by the end of each video.
wait, he's a butcher?
Is he?
Become a patron so I can quit my job as a butcher and do this full time.
I wouldn't say that, but he might. You'll learn a lot about his professions throughout his video.
Jeff
Professions.
Bezos. Jeff Bezos rowing boat. Fabio and the goose.
Yeah, this
Oh.
it is actually one of the most highly produced, insane quality videos I've seen. They're fucking hilarious.
Anyway, my favorite Conan O'Brien videos are when he went to the American Girl doll shop in New York City and had a tea party.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love that. I I've only seen his Hot Ones skit and like when he did like a Fallout 4 trailer.
Oh my god, the dog one. Do you remember the one you sent me?
Oh my god. Yeah, he was like, "No, he has a gun." Can you tell the audience about random gun?
Okay, so on Instagram, you can make folders and save posts to them. I've started various collections of reels because I've noticed they have similarities, like there's a pattern going on. So I have two unique collections right now. I have PK Fire and I have Unexpected Gun. PK Fire is where I put all of the reels where there's just a fireball in there. Like the joke is fire. That's basically it. The
Yeah,
joke is fire.
iCarly.
But Unexpected Gun is where you don't well that's what's on the tin.
It's the
Unexpected gun.
punchline.
You see a post, you don't expect it to be a gun, but then boom, it's a gun.
It's just Looney Tunes.
It's very, very amusing how often you don't think there's gonna be a gun, but there is.
Yeah, it's like Schrodinger's gun, but they don't show the gun until they actually shoot.
I have like 30 posts in Unexpected
Holy
Gun already.
fuck.
I think I have over 30. Let me check.
I've been a curator for it. I've sent you many of them.
Yeah, Steven's been helping me with both PK Fire and Unexpected Gun.
They're good. Yeah, we don't have the original PK Fire video. Or do
I
we?
I, I think I think you sent it to me.
Oh shit, nice.
I'm pretty sure I have PK Fire
That one's iconic.
because I think you sent me that one, and that's what got me to start that folder because I was like, huh, I've been seeing a lot of reels that involve fire recently.
Fucking good.
Uh, does it not tell me how many posts I have anymore?
What?
I
Instagram
hate
becomes more dumb every
I
update.
okay, I can count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 times 3, that's like 42. So
Yeah,
I
pretty
have
much.
like so I have 42 videos in Unexpected Gun.
Impressive.
I haven't seen these in a while, so
Oh, she's getting a good laugh. She's getting a good quip. She's getting a little giggle to it out of it.
I just saw a photo of a pug holding a water gun with the caption "Peace was never an option."
Lovely.
Let me see how many I have in PK Fire. I have a good amount of those. I love the thumbnail. It's just a guy with a flamethrower.
Fitting. You gotta love those kinds of bits in media. They're just so fucking good. They make me giggle and they make me laugh.
Wait, do I really not have the original PK Fire in this?
I feel like that's like been a lost media for us
I
at least.
swear, I swear, I thought you sent me it again and I added it to the folder, unless it got deleted.
Oh balls. I
See,
hope not.
That's the bad thing about Instagram too. Like at least on TikTok, it'll tell you, "Oh, sorry, this video's been deleted." But on Instagram, it can
It
just
just
disappear without a
vaporizes.
trace. Yeah.
Literally, yeah. Kind of fucking sucks, mate.
Oh my god, I have the video of the chemistry professor who opens the textbook and there's just fire coming out of
Oh
it.
yeah, that was good. No, that was good.
How did he do that?
I fucking science teachers are powerful.
Do you remember that one science teacher in our freshman year who had a scorch mark on his classroom ceiling?
Yeah, that guy was a fucking cunt.
I hated that guy, but he could be funny sometimes.
He can be funny. He can teach pretty well sometimes.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I have 13 videos in PK Fire, so that's 39? Wow.
Impressive.
PK Fire and Unexpected Gun are pretty close to each other in terms of content.
Those are big. I've
Um,
created 2 new folders called That Goes Hard, because everyone's gonna have their folder that goes hard, and then one called I Actually Pogged, because sometimes I witness a video and I actually pog at it. I'm like, oh,
Please tell me you have the original video, the Mambo number 5 video, and I actually popped.
oh, that's a good one.
One of
But
us has it. One of
I don't
us
think
has
I
it.
pogged at the video.
Oh, but that video is so good though. You have to have that in there just as
It's
an
good.
honorary.
I
Just as a
pogged in real life when I heard the song.
exactly.
I was at the Goodwill by the goodie bag section, and they're like, "This is Mumbo number 5," and I fucking pogged. It was epic. It's the little things in life. Life is beautiful, Sophia. Life is beautiful.
Is it?
Life could be a dream. Life could be.
Swimming monkey.
Life could. I do. I don't know the lyrics.
I can't think of that song anymore without the swimming monkey.
Let's. Do you know the lyrics to that song?
Life could be a
Good.
dream.
Here, we'll mumble it together. Life could be a dream.
Life could be a
Be
dream.
dream.
I love a story.
I do that. Scabadoo, bagady. Habadoo.
Life
Haboo,
could be
badee, badee,
dream.
badee, ba,
Life
ba,
could
dum,
be
ba, da,
dream.
dream. Ba, boo, ba, ding, game. Adum, ba, boom, ba, dum. Scabadoo.
You're doing the Looney. You were gonna go into the Looney Tunes theme at the end.
I had the folly at the end.
Hang
Why
on,
do I
what
keep just
are the
taking
lyrics?
folly classes?
Life could. I
Life
can't
could be
type.
dreams.
Life could be a dream. The first photo that came up was the first video that came up was the monkey.
Me too. Oh my
That
god.
stupid monkey. Wait,
So good.
the song's called Shaboom.
What? Because it goes shaboom. Scabadoo, badadoo,
And on ding dong, along, boom ba do
badoo.
ba boo ba doodle. Oh, life could be a
A
dream.
dream.
Shaboom, shaboom. If I could take you up in paradise
Nice
above
up
you.
above.
If you
Life could
okay, wait, I'll do the lyrics, you do the stuff in the parentheses, okay?
Okay, let's start from the beginning. I'll edit the background, the sounds of this in the background. We'll finish out the episode with this.
Uh,
Okay, you ready?
yeah.
Okay.
Hey naughty ding dong, along, boo ba doo ba doodle. Oh, life could be a dream.
Shaboom.
If I could take you up to paradise above.
Shaboom.
If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love.
Shaboom.
Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello again, shaboom, and hoping we'll meet again. Oh, life could be a dream.
Shaboom.
If only all my best plans would come true.
Shaboom.
If you would let me spend my whole life with you. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Shaboom. Hello.